find out how slow my intestines are. I'm okay. It's okay, I'm fine. Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amity Gilmour and this is my life. This week's video, we are getting a tube change, finally, because it has taken a long time. Last night I went to a friend's house and we just kind of watched memes on YouTube all night. So I woke up late and now I'm doing my grocery shopping online because thank goodness for Coles online groceries because I do not feel like going out today. If running yourself into the ground was an Olympic sport, I would be a multi-gold medalist. And if anyone here is feeling the same way, here's your reminder. Stop what you're doing, take a nice relaxing bath, watch a YouTube video, do something that makes you feel relaxed. Because the truth is, sometimes productivity is sold to us the same way that Mighty Bricks is sold to us as Lego. It's cheap, nasty, and it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. With all this being said, I made the decision to take it slow today because I have not been feeling good at all. So I had a nice relaxing bath and then did some work in bed on my computer. I just had to do some business numbering stuff and I thought I would take some time to explain what I got up to this week while I'm filming, but like when this comes out it will be like a couple weeks before. So let me just set the camera up and I'll explain. I was going to be doing a video last week about what I got up to. However, I didn't do a video last week because the filming was all over the place. I barely filmed. I'm feeling sick, demotivated due to majority of different reasons. And it's not been easy. Instead, I'm going to be explaining in this video what I got up to last week. For those of you who don't know, I moved to Sydney. The area that I moved to in Sydney is a suburb in which my specialist and my specialist hospital is. I moved because my local area wasn't able to provide the care I needed because my condition is a lot more complicated than the usual things you'll see in a hospital setting in regional Australia. Now, in the area I've moved to, there is a research centre for the Western Sydney University where they actually have a department within the Clinical School for Western Sydney University that focuses on research for gastrointestinal motility disorders such as gastroparesis, chronic intestinal pseudo-obstruction, and many other types of GI motility disorders. In order to be diagnosed with gastroparesis, it actually takes a long time. Unfortunately, people are overlooked and usually most of the time people will be diagnosed with IBS and sent on their way. That was my story, except it got extremely bad to the point that I lost so much weight. I was thin, I was just vomiting, you could see my bones, I couldn't keep anything down at all. Ended up having to go to Sydney. I got in to see a specialist straight away, got the gastric emptying study even before I was officially diagnosed with gastroparesis and before my test. He gave me the medications before then because he said, look, this is what's going on. I'm sure like if it comes back that you don't have gastroparesis, I will be shocked. I'm pretty sure this is the case and you need to start taking medication now. What I'm saying here is it took way too long to be diagnosed with gastroparesis, and unfortunately the diagnostic process for gastroparesis isn't also 100% effective. The university that has a clinic literally just down the road is trying to find a new way of diagnosing gastroparesis. And this research that I'm doing at this point in time is called the Atmo pill. So you may have heard of the SMART pill. Hey, sorry, change of location because my flatmate came home and I get embarrassed. You ingest the pill and it communicates with the receptor. That pill goes through your GI tract, and it tracks how long it takes to go through your GI tract and where it is. This has been on the market for a while, however, it is a very expensive test to get done, to the point that they're not able to actually do it in Australia because Medicare won't cover it. They are able to do it in America because America has insurance companies that are willing to pay for stuff like this. So they're trying to find something that is newer technology and that might be cheaper. So they are trialing another pill. So I actually swallowed 2 pills. One was the smart pill, and the next is kind of like, I guess, a newer version of the smart pill. Yeah, I'm just testing out to see what they're like. Morning, lovelies. We're gonna go find out how slow my intestines are. I just handed in the receptors. Then I had to go get stabbed, which I haven't had done in a while, if you guys don't know what I mean by that. I'm supposed to get a blood test like every second week, but I have not. I'm just so tired. So I'm having a coffee. I also have a parcel to hand in to Australia Post because I have to send some scrunchies to the hairdressers back in my hometown, where I supply hairdressers with scrunchies and I sell them there. I'm just already tired. It's the beginning of the day and I'm too tired for this. I just want to take this time to say thank you so much to everyone who has ordered from my Etsy store, and after posting those deliveries I was so excited, so I decided to celebrate by getting granita from this serene Cuban tavern in my local area, and guys, it is the most delicious thing ever. It even deserved a chef's kiss. Morning, lovelies. Today is tube change day. How am I feeling? Not fun, and the reason being is because I know it's gonna hurt because of the fact that they placed it wrong. They placed it initially with a bumper and not a balloon. So I was told that instead of being able to easily like deflate the balloon and pull it out, they have to like pull the bumper out of the hole, and they said it's gonna hurt. They're gonna put like a local anesthetic cream around it, but that's about it. I'm gonna be awake for the whole thing. Let's go. Because it was only local anesthetic, I was able to buy a pre-game coffee. Delicious. At this point, my nerves were extremely real, and I just wanted to run in the opposite direction, but this hospital is big and I'd get lost, so let's not do that. So this is the part where I tell you I wasn't actually getting tube change. I was going to a fashion show. Yay! Okay, that was also a lie. Okay, guys, it's actually getting serious. I'm nervous. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a new tube. Here I am delivering the news to a mother that her child is still alive. What we won't tell mum though is we're having ice cream, because that was stressful. Hey, lovelies. I am back. I'm tired. I've literally spent the entire afternoon just like calling people and letting my family and friends know that I'm okay and how it went and everything, while also being in bed all day because I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, that's about it really. I haven't really done much else. So let me show you my new tube. This is it. By the way, the grip lock is from a place on Etsy that I found, and I just couldn't believe that somebody sells like fun, colorful grip lock. I will say it is a bit pricey, so I only bought one, but very cute. This here is the Regal tube pad that you can find on my Etsy. Just a little plug. My Etsy is always down below if you want to go check them out. So I thought I would sit down with you. I've got a lovely green juice. So let's have this drink while we discuss how the tube change went, what it was like, how it felt. I got a tube in February and it was placed wrong on a couple of different levels. They gave me one with a bumper and not a balloon, which meant changing it was going to be painful. And the balloon is quite literally what it is. It's a balloon. It inflates and deflates. Now with balloons, because they can deflate, you can literally just deflate them and then pull it out. With a bumper, so basically, you know how when you have a baby, you have to push a baby out of a small hole? In this case, they had a bumper which was not as big as a baby. It was this big, and they have to pull it out of an already painful and already always bleeding and already always playing up hole about this size and pull it through. I was told that it was going to be uncomfortable and it was going to hurt, but they would give me a local anesthetic needle in the area so I wouldn't feel it. but I still felt it was like a pressure pain, and they did say I'd still feel it. I laid down on the table. I was really nervous, but the nurse there was really lovely. She held my hand like the entire time. I didn't have any family or friends there because well, my family lives far away, and I was too scared to ask my friends to come with me because I'm too scared to ask for help. I don't ask very often. They gave me the needle, which again, I was like, I hate needles, but yeah, I can do IVs. Like IVs, I can do that. Like IVs, blood tests, I'm like totally fine with it. But anything intramuscular, I always freak out. They came to the point where they had to pull the actual plug out, and I did not enjoy that at all. I was very quietly groaning. I was just like, oh my gosh. It came out, and then afterwards I was like, oh my gosh, like it's okay, I'm fine. That was the hard part. The rest of it was easy. They just placed it normally and all that and flared the balloon, no problems. And then it was over, and then I went home and then I slept. Something that I thought was pretty funny is because like these radiologists and doctors are like performing procedures in these rooms that are full of like radiation. They have to cover up and they wear these like shields, and the IR, he was wearing like Dalmatians. It was like a shield that had like the shield clothing had like 101 Dalmatians on it, and I thought that was really cute. But yeah, that was my experience. That's the end of this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you liked it even more, be sure to click that subscribe button. Also follow me over my Instagram at Amity Gilmour. Alright, love you guys, God bless.